And hello, welcome into It's a Crit. I am CJ the DM here, and this is our campaign into Anterium. With me today, as always, we have our wonderful players here to the side in the bottom corner. Aaron first, playing Friggs.
Where did his map go?
His map? You know, his stat block is way cooler anyway. So, he's running Friggs, the Ice Genasi wizard rogue that we have dubbed Wogue. Are we still doing Wogue? This is like the third time I'm confirming. I just need to make sure that we are indeed still on the same page. Aaron, can I get a yes or no?
It is indeed Wogue.
Okay, yes.
Oh my god.
And next to Aaron on the bottom row is Chris running his Dragonborn Artificer.
Yes,
That's technically correct. Artificer,
actually, yeah.
6
He's been fixing a lot of things.
Yes, he is an artificer indeed. Artificer. Yeah, you know what? He isn't. He's the artificer. That is so. I'm gonna coin that. Somebody write it down so I remember later. Last but not least, we have Nedy up here on top running Alan Ray, our resident Drow Warlock crybaby. All right, and last we left off. The party was engaged in combat on the flank to the south, helping the Holy Blaze Brigade while they faced off against a large amorphous blob that had grown to about 30 feet tall, consuming everything around it, whether that be trees, animals, and Holy Blaze Brigade members. The party was indeed assigned to the flank, and, well, they did pretty well, actually. You guys were able to defeat the creatures that had smashed through the line. You pushed them back, you brought them down. Friggs was literally the hardest thing to hit in my life. And I do remember you, two friends, and by friends, I mean not friends at all, appear from the tree line. Two figures, mysteriously hooded. One fired what was essentially some sort of crafted mortar towards Fix-It and Alan Ray, destroying, completely obliterating poor Sparky the 16th. He had no chance, and he will be remembered in the next iteration, Sparky the 17th. Aside from him, there was an old, long-bearded man, frail with a staff, who also launched up from the earth this fissure of green noxious gas that poisoned Friggs while he was trying to dodge that pile of well, deadly goop. You guys still overcame you overcame your foes. Those two mysterious figures disappeared into the forest, unfortunately not having enough time for you guys to investigate who or what they really were, because you have to get back to the Holy Blaze Brigade right now to make sure that the Rivkin siblings and hopefully the other two that they brought along are making it through. Okay. You burst through the brushwork to the north. And as you burst through the brushwork to the north, you see nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No foe, no friends, no nothing?
There is nothing. You look around, and there is no Holy Blaze Brigade. No giant amorphous blob.
Yeah, so I'll take Nox and oh wait, he's gone.
One of the casualties of war.
I'll send Gwen up to get an aerial view. Because I still have my pet.
Okay.
I'll be back here.
Does it still look like there was a struggle that happened, or is it just like...
It does. It does look like there was a struggle. There are pockets of like the little, like the fields of wheat and whatnot, and some of the tall grass, the wild grass that was out here has been flattened. There are circular impact craters spread around as well. Many of the trees have been downed and toppled and knocked over, but the bodies are all gone. When you'd left previously, you had already seen some of the Holy Blaze Brigade at the tree line. Some of the lower unknown members defeated, thrown about, but they are not there. There are signs of combat, again, aside from the damaged earth. There are splatters of blood. obvious that a massive struggle went on.
Can you see anything?
Yeah, what does Gwen see? I'll go into her vision.
Okay, Gwen, flying up above, Gwen does see the massive holes or gaps in the trees of the forest now. Nothing there, just trees downed or trees missing. Able to see through that thick tree line you weren't able to see through before very well. Just these random clearings now. Again, it looks like a scene of a battle that took place.
Does it look like there was any movement towards any specific direction? Like everything moved north or west or whatever?
It looks like everything, well, not everything, but it looks like there was movement. Lateral movement, east and west. If you want to get her closer to roll a nature check or survival check, we could always see what direction if you need that.
Well, I would know what direction is what, unless you're talking about like tracking.
Yeah, that's what I mean. If you need more than that, I
Yeah,
mean, you
I'll
know
have
the
her do a
foes
nature
came
check.
from, you know that they did come from the west, and you guys clashed.
Nope. The 3.
Yeah, but it's a survival check for the tracking. So
Oh, I thought you said nature.
I did, and then I backtracked because I messed up.
Ah, okay.
So you can roll a.
Better. Thank you.
With the 19, you can see that the tracks do seem to more favor going east or west. They do go west, away from the village into the forest, towards the mountain. If you need to see the direction, that's the way it would be going.
Okay.
I
And
guess
this would be new movement, not the same movement.
Yeah, so these tracks
from when it came.
Right, so looking down at it, you can see like a mixture of tracks coming east and west, right? But the most recent, let's say on top tracks on top that have erased previous tracks are going west.
Well, whatever happened, everything headed west.
Should we follow?
I don't know about you, but I'm pretty
Tired.
Ridley's pretty.
Also tired.
Ridley's kind of,
Everyone's pretty.
you'll hear Ridley like giggling in the background and then just like pass out on the ground like 20 feet away.
Where did all the loot go?
Is she like dead or is she just?
Well, from 20 feet away, she looks kind of out.
I healed her. She's fine. Maybe they need help if they.
Well, one of two things I think happened. They pushed back whatever it was and decided to pursue, which I'm not sure why they would have done that, or it left and took the Holy Blaze Brigade with them.
So
Regardless, we do not have the resources. We can follow and see what we can find out. But we do not have the resources to bring them back, I guess, for lack of a better word.
I mean,
Hey, Ritz, get up.
She just puts her thumbs up, like still laying on the ground.
Just the.
I just need a minute.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'll check on her, and I'll come by holding up a stick.
oh my god. Either way, we should probably take a look. And like you said, then we can still decide if we should engage or not.
All right. Well, you want me to get ahead?
If you want to, yeah.
I got one invisibility get left in me, unless you want to cast it.
Is that just for you?
Well, it would be at a higher strength, so it would be me +1.
Okay. I have it on 4th. Ah, I could only go for 3. Yeah, never mind. Well, I guess that's as good as any, right? Unless you want to keep your magic for possible fights.
It is my last big spell, so I would prefer to save it just in case.
I mean, you're quiet either way, so maybe let's just get closer. Let's just see what we can find.
All right. I'll start heading west.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna follow with some distance.
Fix it. Keep an eye on red for me, please.
Or maybe just follow us so that we're not completely alone.
Who?
Regardless of what you pick, keep an eye on red.
Who's red?
He
You
means
know when? Ridley?
Yeah.
Red, yeah, I think that was the name of an owl bear at a bar. They had him as a pet. They called him Red because anybody who misbehaved, they just kind of threw them at the owl bear in the corner, chained up, and he would just tear them apart, make them red. That I miss Everfall.
Question, Ridley.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an owl size of a bear or a bear size of an owl?
She kind of just looks at you. She actually opens her eyes from the ground and just looks at you. It's got horrible teeth and these massive claws, and it's the size of a bear and has an owl's face, and then it just bites you and she like jumps up at you.
Ah.
Ridley, be nice.
I'm just playing with him.
Just like the owl bear would play with the patrons, I guess. I'm moving.
Same.
Okay, so you guys are moving west. You're following the tracks.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You follow the so you guys go into the forest together, carefully, calmly,
Yes.
carefully and calmly. I've mixed both words because I'm trying to be more efficient. But
Cauliflower, yes.
yeah, that's a thing.
Cauliflower.
When you guys enter the tree line, it's again just eerily empty. It looks like there should be the results of a massive combat, but again, there's nothing here that proves it other than the blood. The
Oh, there's
bodies are all
blood.
gone.
Thank God.
Yeah, yeah, that's just like
Like no,
there's
no,
blood
no.
from before, and there's blood here. There is no body though. No one. No spouts of there's no armor either thrown about. Maybe some weapons have dropped on the ground.
That makes
But-
sense, though. Actually, that makes that makes perfect sense.
You guys will continue to walk. And can I get a survival check from the three of you?
I am
Indeed,
with
of
Ridley.
course. Aren't you following? Wait, did you stay back?
How lost do we get?
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys.
But I thought
Fix it.
Fix-It was walking. I mean, Fix-It and Ridley were.
Oh, fix
Come
it
with us,
really in the
right?
back. Oh, okay.
I was told to keep an eye on Ridley. I thought I was left behind.
Oh no.
Just tell me how lost that 9-1 gets. me.
Yeah. Ridley's following behind. Also, fix it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, Allie and Friggs up front, and fix it, and Ridley kind of behind, a good distance. So Friggs and Allie, you guys kind of distracted, looking around at everything. Friggs, You turn around at one point to kind of look at the trees, and your foot hits a branch. You bump into Allie. She just kind of, bumps over. She doesn't fall, but when you bump into Allie, you bump back the other way. You slam your head into a tree, and then you end up face down in the ground, and it's just like a puddle. It's wet and damp right here, the earth. It smells like iron, faintly, and a mixture of iron and this subtle, sweet scent of cinnamon. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage also for smacking your head. You also, now that you're face down, so you end up face down in the mud, or well, this puddle of whatever, and kind of moving your head away from it, you see that it's a mixture of red and gold.
The mud?
The liquid on top of the mud that's barely the small pool of liquid, yeah.
This is weird.
Prestidigitation on his face.
Your face is clean.
Yeah.
Can I get someone to give me? Let's see. I'll give Allie and Friggs. I'll give you guys nature checks.
Nature, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Can do that, Allie. Okay, at nature. No, you're not. You have no clue what's going on. That's a 2.
I got a 9. Because I'm poisoned.
Oh, yes, you are. Oh, no.
What are you guys looking at?
I don't know.
Oh my god, you guys. Okay, a 9 and a. Sorry, can you guys read out your scores, please, for the viewers?
I already said.
I just want to hear it again.
9.
The 2? I don't know what's going on.
Ah, yes, a 2.
Yeah, it's a 2. You
Oh
know,
my
'cause
god.
who
I'm just
else
kidding.
would
Okay.
roll like
Hey,
this?
That's okay. So with the 9, you know this is still blood. It is not humanoid. It is not a random potion that has been spilled like Ellie thinks.
Sure.
That is a lot of jam.
It is a pool of blood it's a pool of blood of some type of creature.
Yay. Great.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have 10 minutes so I can just have detect magic up while we see what the fuck is going on?
I don't think we do.
Yep, that's what I figured. Cool.
If the party chooses to stay here, I guess you could.
No, we're going to keep walking.
Okay. The party will continue forward. And you continue to see the same. There's now, the farther you get in, there's like little splotches of ooze that was probably damage done to one of the major creatures, those blobs. But as you get a little bit farther into the forest, past these little blobs and past more weapons,
Ooh.
you find more of that gold liquid.
Okay. That's weird. That's a lot of that stuff.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if it gives off any sort of magic vibe?
It does give off some. You can just feel that it's some sort of magical presence. Yes. So continuing farther past it, Fix It. You feel kind of like a tug in the weave, if you will, and you feel like you've lost your connection, your minor pact with Afrophilia.
Hello? I lost one of the voices.
one
What
of
was that?
the
Fix it.
voices. Are you okay, Fix It?
Yeah, those this Apophilia and some other guy who gives me information if I tell him a random number.
The DM doesn't know about that guy.
Oh, what? I don't think I understand, Fix It. What do you mean?
Don't know either. Well, where was Mr. Unicorn again?
I
What?
believe in the direction we were heading.
Yeah, the mountain. I pointed the mountain.
You don't mean they're all going over there?
That seems to be the direction they're headed.
Hence why we should probably keep moving. And I keep moving. Fix It, just tell us about that other voice later.
I just
We're
want
not
to
done.
get back to Port Gadgerton and all I want to do.
Uh,
As we'll continue forward, I'm gonna start prepping something.
Okay. Party, you will continue traveling, and after another hour, the traces go cold. Less erratic, because over time you notice that they become more planned movements, calmer movements, not tearing down trees in the path anymore, barely breaking branches on the way. Only fallen leaves are swept up, but not the entire path. Only once in a while you'll see a sweep missing, giving you the clue to move forward, but it is getting harder and harder to track. I'll give you each one more survival check to track if you want to continue following the path.
yes, I'm gonna guide myself.
Survival.
Hey, that's not awful.
Nat 20!
Oh my god! What?
Total of 24!
Oh my god!
Dang!
I got a 3.
I got an 11.
Wow.
Disadvantage.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Nat 20, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
24 total.
You will see that the tracks a little farther up ahead sort of you find humanoid tracks that begin to culminate here from various directions of the forest, coming to this spot. Briggs, can I get an Arcana check, by the way, while you're waiting? You come to the spot and you see what appears to have been cart tracks. Sorry, Briggs, what was that? With that roll, I can't.
Not one for an 8.
Oh my god, my poor players! What is going on, Aaron? You were doing so well last time. And that poison, as soon as that poison fissure opened up last session, and you got poisoned, and that figure, whoever that figure is, you better take hardcore revenge on that boy. Just saying. He's caused all of these really bad. It's not one so far. If you've ever had a bone to pick with someone, it's with this person. Just saying. That being said, you see there's what were cart wheels that wheeled from the west to the east here at this location. You see all of the footsteps, and you see like still a few of those sweeps that I've mentioned before, which you can assume are probably movements of a blob amorphous creature, because it's not steps, more like sweeps of movement. And with your nat 20, you also see something large having been dragged from one of the directions. And gold blood. Hidden underneath a layer of leaves on a small branch coming off of the bottom of a root of a tree. Almost impossible to spot. Briggs, with your nat 1, you sense magic in the world.
I would hope so. Goddamn busy.
Yeah. Oof.
No, that there is magic. That I'll give you, even with got a nat 1. Even with a nat 1, I'll still give you that. What you feel is actually with your nat 1, I know. Roll me a wisdom save. Because as you're trying to sense the magics in this area, because you had the hint upon entering that you could sort of feel that there was some sort of presence or tug on the weave here, you... Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you, Buttery!
Butters, thank you.
Jesus.
Thank you so much, Butter! Look at look at the happy little critty in the box.
Yay.
Okay, what's your wisdom save?
10.
Okay. Somebody
Come on,
give
that's
Aaron
just-
inspiration, please! He needs more. He has 1 point. He needs to be able to use them. Oh my gosh, I'm just kidding. Okay. Yes, viewers,
Oh,
if you're feeling generous and have some critties, throw him Friggs' way. He would love some help. This poor guy.
There, like
There
that.
they
Thanks,
go.
NPM.
Thanks NPM. Friggs needed the help and he is happy, right, Friggs?
And he's up to 3. How nice.
Well, I guess happy's not the
Oh.
word.
That was a 10.
That was a 10. Okay, well, so Friggs, you sort of feel that there was a very powerful magic here not too long ago. Frigga. Frigga gets advantage, viewer. So a viewer just redeemed advantage for Frigga.
Frigga? Frigga?
That's you meant Friggs.
Oh, well.
I'm just kidding. I'm just picking on my viewers because you know they pick on me all the time. Okay, so what?
Wait,
Now
that
we know
sounds
why.
like a Final Fantasy spell.
It does. Oh, it does. It sounds like the frost one. I'm just kidding. I don't play Final Fantasy, so I don't know. Oh no, I'm gonna lose friends. Okay, so here we go. So I will. Yeah, so I will. I was looking for the button. Nedy was trying to buy time. Aaron, you have advantage on this roll. I'll let you try again with your wisdom save for that 10. Go ahead, or you can add it to it and make it advantage. Come on.
Come on.
Yes!
Yeah, there you go.
That's it.
Nice.
That's
19.
it.
Beautiful.
All right. So now.
Can I just point out that without the nat 1, the Arcana check would have been a 25 if I weren't poisoned.
You better go take revenge on that person. Just saying. On that mysterious figure.
I blame Nedy for this for reasons that she knows about from before the session started.
I don't even know these reasons. All right. We'll let Nedy think about it. Perfect.
Stupid horse.
Stupid horse. Okay. Friggs, with that, what is it? 19? With that 19, Friggs, you, my friend, are able to save what is some sort of trap. When you go to perceive the magic that was used here, a rune on a tree nearby goes off, firing these psychic shards in your direction. They go through your body, but because you rolled a 19, you're able to push back the effect of the damage. It only does 2 points of psychic damage.
That could have been worse. Probably.
Because you rolled so high, you really
I do
mitigated it.
not.
Like this. I wonder what that was. I don't know. Who knows?
After being careful, after taking a look around and making sure that there are no more, the only thing you're able to, the traces of that powerful magic has begun to vanish, and exactly what it was is left unknown to you. But it is at a glance with your studied knowledge, looking at what it was, though you can't sense its origin. It kind of looks like it was probably some sort of, teleportation or some sort of movement through a different plane maybe, but it was a different type of travel. You feel the signature of the same magic that poisoned you.
Oh no.
Every wizard casts in their own way, right?
Just because I have to ask, that signature wouldn't feel familiar in another way, would it?
Hmm. I don't know. Unfortunately, with that nat 1. Not enough. It feels familiar enough. Sure. It does, like, let's say it like this. Let me reword that, yeah? So, basically...
Yeah, let's reward the nat 1.
let me reword how I say it. So, a signature of how magic is cast can be extremely specific to one user, to maybe an order of users, or, you know, to an entire school of magic, right? So there's like different levels of specificity, and you're not getting pinpoint specificity.
Okay.
You're not at the same wavelength.
Not right now. Not with that roll. But it was let's say in the same order of casters. So you're familiar with that subdivision of casters, but yeah, that is not enough. Not enough to be 100%. Yes, that is this person or anything. No.
Okay.
Okay. And party, that is where your trail comes cold.
Cool.
Gwen, eyes up, please. And I'll send her to get another aerial view of the
Okay.
general area.
Yeah. Gwen will indeed look up and then look back down because it's bright, even through the clouds. Looking around the area, looks like trees. You can and she can see Smoothacre and you know, in the distance.
Nothing else.
She can see invisible things for what it's worth.
Okay. Yep. She spots a chameleon in one of the trees.
Can we keep that?
You'd have to go find it, but yeah.
Yeah, so I'll use chameleon for my own invisibility spell.
Oh my gosh.
What's
Okay.
Ridley doing for all of this?
Really, it's kind of like you'll see her. She's just following behind. She'll look at the ground and just like look at some of the blood and like splash it with her shoe sometimes. Look at the weapons every time she passes one to see if it's worth anything. Most of the time, just throws them back. Occasionally, we'll grab a sword or something.
So she's bored.
Yeah.
She does seem extremely bored. Yes.
Well, trail's gone cold. The fuck that was that attacked us during that fight, left a trap.
Okay, so the whoever attacked us and a lot of other people and the large creature and another creature got dragged and there is a lot of blood. I don't like that. And there's we can't and there's no way to find them.
And there's a lot of this gold paint right here.
I think that's blood.
Really? Fix is gonna head over to try to scoop some up.
Okay.
And what are you gonna do with that?
Yeah.
Don't say taste it. Don't say taste it. Don't say taste it.
You get a sample of the gold paint.
Oh my.
Oh, I can use this to make a glyph of warding.
Okay. So the party will drag themselves back to the town, the village.
Shit.
Could I,
Yeah.
with my fucking poisoned, make a history check to see if I've read about anything that may bleed gold?
Of course. Yes, you may.
Would you like some assistance?
Not really sure how you would give my recalling information assistance, but okay.
Can I assist in remembering if I know any stories, if I've heard any legends or stories from adventurers of how that reaches that bleak gold? Can I have my own roll
Nope.
since someone was impatient?
Mm-mm.
I'm done.
Yeah,
This-
that's
That was a nat one,
That's the
viewers.
third Ned one in
That
a row.
was the third
well,
Nat 1, viewers,
in a
yeah.
row, but
Third one today.
Yeah.
We've been playing
For 40
for
minutes.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Yeah, at least in the Feywild Follies, check out Feywild Follies on YouTube. Finally, at least I did my 3 or 4 Ned ones over the course of the whole episode. Yep. We still don't have it. Let me.
I removed it. That's why there was a limited
Yep,
amount.
you did.
Okay.
So that's
anyway, yeah. So. Ooh, party. Okay, with that nat 1, when you try to recall information, you begin to think about it, and then Ridley just like, I'm bored, and distracts you. You're not able to think clearly. You just feel like your blood boiling from this child screaming off in the distance. You can't focus. None of you can.
Well, let's head back and sleep on this.
we just got up. I don't. It's bright day. We just got up. It's literally morning. But we should definitely get back because I don't think we can do anything here right now.
The party
I'm gonna
makes
start walking.
the party makes their way back to Smoothacre. After a little bit of travel time, again, you do arrive. And there's no Holy Blaze Brigade member in town.
Great. The horse is still there.
Their horses, their supplies, everything is still here. Extra arms.
I knew what you meant, CJ.
I knew what he meant, but my brain's still. Good. Marius and Turon, where are they? I need to find them.
Okay.
I guess I'll go to their house.
Sure.
Knock.
Yep. They are indeed at their home. You knock on the door. And, well... Turon comes to the door.
I'll use my hair to just put that in front of my eye. That is not an eye anymore. That's now a gemstone.
Yes, it
Thanks,
is.
Butters.
Yep.
Thanks for the wild magic.
Thank you for the wild magic
to make
surge,
that
Butters.
happen.
Like, last session during the battle when you forced Allie's eye to wild magic into a diamond. But on the bright side, Allie does have a 500 gold worth diamond in her eye for resurrection if ever needed. Hey guys, you just need the spell.
Pretty store. Wild magic. Pretty expensive. Could be fun for everyone who's interested.
Or you
So
can
I'll
traumatize
just-
my players. So.
Yep.
Great. Regardless, you guys are you guys. So yeah, you're at the door. Well, I don't know if the rest of you, but Allie at least is at
I'm
the door.
looking for a cart to start packing up to head back to Gadgerton.
Okay. Oh, you're going to the cart?
I'm trying to find a cart to start packing
Oh,
up.
well,
to.
the Holy Blaze Brigade cart is there, and then there's also empty
Oh.
carts.
We have our own cart next. So
Yeah, you have your own
with
cart
the
as well.
horses Twinkle and Sprinkle and Clup Clup and Juice Pop.
Yeah, the 4 horses that you're supposed to return. Yeah.
Pretty sure Friggs would remember that with his keen mind.
Friggs does remember
I
that.
literally said I'm packing, getting the cart ready to leave.
Turon opens the door. Yeah. Oh, child.
Hey, prestidigitation so that you. Quick question: the brigade. Do you know anything about where they've been? Have you heard anything recently? And by recently, I mean in the last like 2 hours.
No, I've been taking care of Marius. He's not doing well.
So you have no idea.
He kind of leaves the door open and, you know, walks back towards, the other room in his house. He's all, no, I
following.
haven't heard anything.
I just invite myself. I just follow him.
He goes back. He goes up, sits on a bench next to the bed where Marius is laying, and kind of wrings out a towel and like a metal tin that he has there. I haven't heard anything. Like I said, I've been here with Marius after that battle just a few hours ago.
Yeah. Have you heard anything about the mayor? Is he back?
Worthless hooligan. No.
Okay.
We're going to
I
rebuild.
guess.
That's all we have.
Yeah. I mean, this town has been through worse. So.
If only your father were here. I haven't found him yet. Have you seen him?
He won't be here for a while. I think. He's occupied. He's not here. But he didn't. It's complicated. Let me help. And I'll walk over to oh god. Which one was it?
Marius?
Yes. Mira's the one that needs to yeah, okay. Thank you. I just want to check if I can see like if he just needs time to recover, if there's any like more going on.
Roll medicine.
Yep, I'll got myself. Thank you very much. Okay.
You see that
Are you okay?
he's already developed a fever and he has labored breathing.
That's not good. That's a 12. That's not helpful.
Yeah, and he's probably sweating profusely as well. It looks bad.
Yeah. Let me just. It's not that late yet. I'll
You have somewhere to go,
first,
child. It's okay. I'll take care of him. I'll do my best.
I'll just help. I'll just help real quick. First I'll use prestidigitation to cool him down a little better, or a little more evenly, aside from just the cloth. And then I'm actually going to use a healing light dice just to try and kickstart him getting better.
Okay.
That should. Well, at least I hope that'll help. Chiron, I'll take out my book. Do me a favor. I can communicate with you if you write your name in here. And I'm going to delete. Fix it from it for now. Make that disappear. Just write your name in here for now, and then I can communicate with you, because I feel like we're gonna have to. And yeah, and Marius here, again, this should help him get better faster. And I'll conjure the quill and hold the book up to Turon.
Kind of looks at Marius and then looks at your book. I'm only going to sign my name because you helped Marius right now. I hope it's enough. And he'll sign his name. So now, if you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with Marius.
I'm sorry. And I'll leave.
Okay. Ridley's outside with following Fix It around. Hey, where'd you grow? Did you grow with this tail, or did you like attach it later, like the metal plate?
Um, I actually don't know.
Oh. Well, here, let's find out. And she, like, grabs his tail, like, jumps around behind him and just, like, tries to feel the tail, like, squishes it, trying to look for, like, seams somewhere in it.
Oh, hello. That's a new feeling.
I'm just the dad packing for vacation, just annoyed as shit right now.
Well, I don't see any seams. I think you were born with it.
Really?
Yeah.
Do other dragon bones have tails?
Oh. I don't know. Let's go ask Friggs. Friggs!
What?
Do dragonborns get born with tails?
Yes, they have tails.
All of them?
Ridley. Most of them, not all.
Most of them.
Some of them have wings. Some of them don't.
Do you have wings? And she, like, goes to try to, like, find a, like, scoop her hands up under, like, the back to try to, like,
Oh my
feel for
god.
wings.
No. Too much touching.
But I just... Friggs said you have wings!
No, I didn't.
Well, not yet. Not until the device is done.
What? I'm confused. I'm leaving. And she'll, like, wander off.
But keep your ex in check, please. She's weird.
She's a fucking psycho, and you cannot contain psychopath.
You can if you know how to.
Mm.
Anyway, Ellie's gonna make her way
With a nice
back to
pick.
the roof.
An ice pick.
Lobotomy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Nope, we're just moving past that. Yeah, okay.
Back to the rest of the party. I guess back towards my home.
After a short
Really
while,
hard.
Friggs, you'll finish preparing the wagon. It's ready to go. The horses seem ready to go.
I'm just laying at the back, annoyed, waiting for everyone to come by so we can.
Okay, so Ellie, you go to your home. Oh, okay. Fix it. Where are you gonna go? Ridley will eventually find her way to the cart.
I guess I have some time to kill, and I do need some new clothes.
Everyone's ready to go, and the teenage daughter's like, "No, I need a better outfit."
Keep in
Is there
mind,
a horn on this cart that I can honk?
I can hit. Keep in mind, I got a direct hit from a mortal shell.
That's true too. Yeah, he did get his
Fair.
clothes are all in tatters. So that's fair.
Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm gonna in my house. I'm gonna grab a couple of things and then sit with Friggs and wait.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna tend to clip, clop, and sparkle, and twinkle, and sprinkle, and.
Yeah.
That is not all that. No, that is not. That you know. Okay. Holy cow!
Sprinkle
Fix
and
it.
sparkle.
With that 26 and your weaver's tools, fix it. You can make
Jesus
basically anything you
Christ.
want. Clothing
You
wise,
need
nothing
silk?
nothing utility, but a clothing article of clothing. You could even successfully make like noble's clothing with that roll, if you had the materials. Oh, you are a noble. That would make sense.
Mhm.
You're a low noble now. That's right. I forget.
Uh,
I think
I wonder what
I've
Tommy's
silk.
doing.
You want
it's
silk or
fine.
silk? Oh, mind.
Okay, so
Um,
you'll make your outfit, and then
like I make what looks like a white t-shirt,
Mhm.
and in a long coat that looks like a pristine white lab coat,
mhm.
and a new red bow tie, and I thought to myself, this is missing something. I take the long lab coat and toss it in the ashes of some of the burning buildings, stomp on it for a bit.
Oh,
And
you look very, very modern.
I put a little, like a dirty gray coat, like perfect.
Very chic. Very fashion week.
Mm-hmm. It's impressive.
Wood ashes keep the insects away.
Oh,
I'll just zap them with Sacred Flame, but sure.
Insects also don't like the cold.
Oh,
also fair.
great.
Also fair.
So when we're at a campfire, Ellie's just like getting swarmed by mosquitoes, and those other two are fine. Cool.
Yeah.
And afterwards, I'm gonna take out Sparky and start guarding him for his parts. Pulling out like 4 vials full of liquid and some copper wires and some focusing lens that you use for an eye, and start grafting them to what's left of my gloves.
As he's sitting there doing that, I'll just walk over and put a hand on his shoulder. Ixid, do you think you could do that on the cart? I think we should get going. Let's just try and pull him up, which is nothing. Let's just get moving.
Perfect.
Kind of push him towards the car.
I'm gonna make my way over there.
Ridley will put 2 fingers up Friggs' nose while he's laying there.
You know, for that, you're driving.
What? All right. So like,
Oh no.
excitedly sits there and takes the reins.
Don't be obnoxious. Let's just get to Port Edgerton in one piece. Yeah.
She just starts mumbling to herself under her breath.
What was that?
Yes, sir.
You behave, Gwen will join you.
Damn it. Fix it. Do you have any more catnip?
No, he does not.
Let me do anything fun. Boring all the time. Follow the rules.
I'll check the barding on all the horses, and when I get to, I'll like with Twinkle, I'll just be really cutesy, and then Sprinkle and Juice Pop, and then once I get to Clip Clop, I'll just check the barding, but I keep like a real close eye on Clip Clop. What is up with you?
It sneezes.
Oh,
Apparently allergies.
prestidigitation.
Okay.
All right.
Thing.
Oh.
Let's go, Allie.
Huh? You tell me. I walk over to the cart. You guys just see Allie.
Talking to the horse.
Yeah.
Friggs, is Allie okay? He's talking to horses.
At this point, I don't think any of us are okay right now.
That's true. That's fair. Okay.
I'll poof Gwen in and just let Gwen go hang out by Ridley.
All right. The party, you will begin your travel back to Port Gadgerton with a cart and your 4 horses.
First hour, I'm conjuring Nox back up.
First hour, you will conjure back Nox, who was lost tragically in the previous battle.
Mm.
While we're traveling, I am gonna pull out that book that I got from Razorface. Whatever his name was.
Marvel. Yep.
Oh yeah, yeah. Razorface was his nickname. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
What he was known by. Okay.
And I remember, I as a player don't specifically remember what it was, but there was something in the back of his book that intrigued me that I was going to look at.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'll be right back.
Having Ridley show back
Sure.
up is going to make me want to bring out this book and investigate it a bit.
Okay. So you will begin the book, you guys will begin your travels, and we will take a 7-minute break. Guys, we'll be right back. And hello, Chris is still gone. Welcome back into It's a Crit. I am CJ, the DM here, and this is our campaign Into Anterium. So, right with me, as always, of course, are the players. We have Nedy and Aaron, and technically Chris, but he had to go do something, so he'll come back as soon as he can. In the meantime, the party is left Smoothacre on the cart. Ridley has been, for some reason, given charge of driving. She is doing a pretty good job, actually, for a while. You all do indeed have to alternate, you know. It is a long journey back to Port Gadgerton. Along the path, the first 3 days pass, and everything is fine. You know, you'll see, just as you would expect on the trail, you'll see an occasional traveler. Some walking. There's villages every once in a while, tiny off to the sides. You'll see smoke, the campsites at night, other campsites. There's random animals, noises along the way. You can smell the sea air after about 3 days or so, beginning to drift in from the ocean far off. And
Hey, Ridley.
Huh?
We've been traveling for a couple days now,
Uh-huh.
and you're pretty good with knives, right?
Uh-huh.
She's better than me.
Someone had to teach him.
I've read. So, would you help me cut my hair a little? Just a little.
It's just this grin just stretches from ear to ear on Ridley's face. Riggs, take this, and she like puts the reins into Riggs' chest.
You know what? I'm not even gonna she's asking for this one. I'm not even gonna stop it.
Ridley like hobbles over the front of the cart, trips, and falls off the cart.
Oh.
The horses continue along, and Ridley's just ow, ow.
Oh.
Oh. And she'll get up. Wait!
I'll stop the cart.
She'll run over and catch up. Climb back. She'll hobble up onto the cart and climb in. Okay. Let's see. And she'll start like looking for her knives. She grabs one of the darts. No, not that.
I'm hitting the long rest button.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys have long rested by now. You see Ridley is just kind of like looking around at everything, trying to find her stuff. And she's like, where is And she pulls out the butcher knife, the chef's knife that she found with Fix-It in the abandoned house when they went searching. No, not this one. And she'll find like a little razor blade, actually like a razor for shaving. So this one.
Okay.
Oh, Friggs, do you remember that baker?
Oh.
There was a baker. I don't know. You may not remember him. I don't know if we actually took you. Maybe we did. There was a baker on one of the one of the roads. What was the name? It was the road that was behind one of the taverns, like 3 blocks over. Anyway, there was a baker, and this man, he made the best banana bread. He also kidnapped people, and that wasn't okay. So you know, I gave him a shave.
I do remember you mentioning something about that back in the day.
I know, God, I missed that banana bread, but man, was that guy piece of work. You know, he put fingernails into the bread sometimes.
Oh god, I just got real heavy Sweeney Todd vibes, and I don't know why that just hit me and not before. Oh good lord. Oh, I made a huge mistake.
Anyway, and she'll pull out the razor. She's all, so I've cleaned it since then. That was a couple years back.
I would hope so.
So anyway, I cleaned this one.
I just like lean back, like as I'm driving, I just like lean back to Allie and was like, "You literally asked for this.
Yeah.
I am not stopping it."
There's a lot of, well, not quite regret, but a lot of
Not
yeah,
yet.
no regret on her face.
Okay.
You also know how to braid hair?
And she'll kind of just like look at her hair. Try to look at her hair. Sure. How hard could it be?
It's okay, I can show you.
Okay, now don't move, okay?
No, no, wait.
And then she goes, so can you roll a dex check to see how still you can be?
I don't want to.
You want this number to be lower. I'm just kidding. That would defeat your
Now that
bonus.
you said it.
You can roll high. You can roll. You want it to be higher, so you can control yourself. Okay.
8. You had to say it, right? You had to give my dice. That's the prompt to
So she goes
Could
to.
I have guided myself for
she
that?
goes. Yeah, you probably could have. So she goes to start cutting her hair, and she cuts it pretty. She does a good job at the beginning, even taking into account the bumps in the road. She almost like has a sixth sense. She only has 3 senses. A sixth sense of
That would explain a lot.
of when a bump was going to hit the cart, and she would literally stop for a moment, and then they would hit a bump. It was strange. Regardless, she would sit there and she cuts the hair, and then she starts talking about her times back in Everfall. She talks about then she talks about another butcher, and she just rants on about like these various like shop owners that she loved a different thing at each one of them, and then she gave them all a shave. She keeps talking about that specifically. She's on this like stint now. And then when she starts talking, she misses one of the bumps. And when she hits the bump, she goes, "Shit." There was this barber once, and Friggs, yeah, I'm done. And she goes back to the front.
There wasn't even a Ned 1 on my side.
And she just takes the, she goes and takes the reins. She's and just like pushes Friggs away. Yep, I'm done. You can go back now. Okay.
I'm just. Is there enough room for 2 people at the front?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll just stay sitting on there and just let her drive.
She's still trying to push you. At this point now, she's trying to push you off the cart instead. Okay. She's not strong enough to push you.
Just trying.
Not strong enough to push 180 pounds of bone. Soaking wet, 180 pounds.
She's trying her best, man. That's why she throws things at people.
That's why I throw things at people.
So anyway, I just wanted a fringe.
Yep. And so Friggs, like when you look back and you can see Allie, and you see that Allie's hair is just a little bit shorter, just almost not noticeable, just split ends, a big cut, except for like one random spot in like the back left side of the hair when it's all down, and there's just this like 2-inch just slit missing, just diagonal. So it's like it's all flat, and there's like this 2 inches of just gone little piece.
That actually works.
No. It doesn't. Just well, I mean, if Allie likes it, but yeah, it's. Riggs, don't say anything, please. I'll do anything. I don't want to lose my first friend. Well, second friend. You're my first friend.
We've had other actual friends. You know that, right? I mean, not a lot, but we've had some.
Is it at least in a spot where Nox can now like look through the missing arrows?
Technically, yes. Technically, it is in a spot where if Nox looked over your shoulder, he would see right through the hair, and then like it would come, out the front. Yeah, Nox would be able to see through this hole in your hair.
Perfect.
You're on the trail, Chris, right now.
Allie just got a haircut.
Yeah, Allie just got a haircut, and Ridley chopped off a piece of her hair on accident and is trying to hide now.
Yeah, thanks for rolling in at 1.
You're welcome. So,
Can't believe that.
Oh,
but yeah, you guys have already been. So you're on like your 4th day. You're halfway to Port Gadgerton by now. And again, you've seen merchants and not merchants. You haven't seen any merchants on this road yet, but you have seen other travelers. At one point, some mercenaries kind of passed by. They did eye you guys sus for a little bit, but they kept going their way opposite direction.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach Ridley how to braid hair.
Sure.
And I'm gonna let her try on see, I'm gonna encourage her to try that on Frix's hair, actually. And I'm also gonna check in with Turon in regards to Marius, how he's doing after a couple days.
Briggs's hair isn't long enough to braid.
Yeah, it doesn't look.
Oh,
right.
you would think,
Nope.
but you can actually braid really short hair, so it'll just look.
I'm
really
gonna
bad and
rephrase.
weird.
I'm gonna rephrase the statement and say, "Don't fucking braid Briggs's hair."
I mean, Ellie only encouraged Ridley. What Ridley does is not on me.
Ridley would know.
Ridley
Anyway, I'm
thinks
teaching
takes
her.
the idea and like goes to like touch Friggs' hair and then stops halfway and just looks at Friggs, who's probably staring at her. And just... and goes to like grab the horse's tail. He grabs Clip-Hop's tail and just starts practicing it.
Has she actually been behaving on this trip?
She complains a lot. She whines random spouts of song off key.
Oh,
It's terrible to listen to. You know, she'll play with a bunch of her knives. She'll try to juggle them. I mean, she has a ridiculous. Who even knows the amount of knives she actually carries on her?
I would like to,
oh no.
at some point during this journey, whether it's like during the long rest or not, take some of her throwing darts that have that nice little venom in them.
You steal them? Just steal them, not even ask her for them, or any just.
Not like all of them, just like 1 or 2, just so I can have them just in the back pocket. For
Okay. So
privacy's
when
sake.
she begins to juggle, sounds like a good time. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check.
the childhood friends. The word is borrowing.
The word is borrowing.
Borrowing without set date to give it back.
Oh my god!
What? That was a flat roll. What did you roll, Aaron? What did you roll? Go ahead. Go ahead. You don't have disadvantage anymore, friend. What do you got?
I honestly, I have not.
Aaron, never roll with me before a freaking stream ever again.
No, yeah, lesson fucking learned.
Viewers, that is
Like, okay.
Aaron's 4th, not one of the day.
Kill your
It's
fucking
been
horse.
an hour.
4, and this one wasn't disadvantage. The first 3 were disadvantage. Sure, I'll give that to
And
you. I'll
this
give it
was
to you.
something that I'm proficient in. That's the annoying part.
Again.
Yes, too much honor amongst thieves.
So Ridley is there. So she okay. So there's 5 different types of liquid-filled darts that you see on her.
Of course,
And they all land in your arm. Congratulations.
Should I just get the poison marker going now?
So I'm actually gonna have you roll me a d6, please, friend. Let's see which dart you tried to grab while she's juggling. Of course you did. So she goes to oh my god, you guys are gonna sorry, party. This is D&D and dice are gods. So Aaron, you go to grab one of those little darts, you know, while she's sitting there juggling, showing Fix-It that what she can do. Right now she's juggling about 7 knives. Fix-It. So she's doing pretty well. One of them is that butcher knife that she had from before. She seems to really have taken a liking to it, because all of her knives are like actual, you know, kunai daggers, essentially, in different shapes and sizes, but there's just the one random the butcher's knife in there.
Oh, that requires a lot of skill. Those things are heavy.
Yeah, she's like, I'm trying to get the weight on this one, and she's kind of sitting there, and the moment she throws the butcher knife up one of the rounds of juggles, she miscalculates the weight, is unable to catch it properly, and it hits one of the other knives mid-air as Friggs is kind of sneaking, just about to loosen that one of the darts, and the handle smacks Friggs's hand. So she didn't even notice his hand, but the knife falls, hitting his hand, smashing the glass, and you guys just hear. Everyone roll a dex save as a thunderous explosion fires out in a 10-foot radius.
Including the familiars?
Everything in a 10-foot radius, which is the entire cart.
Cool.
Nox is flying.
Nope.
Cool.
Nox is not here.
Oh my god, Aaron! Dude, Aaron! Is that that one? Aaron, are you kidding me? Aaron, what's going on? Oh my god!
Can we be done today, please? I am serious. Can we be
Aaron,
done?
dude, man, what is going on, bro?
Look, I'm rolling well!
Nedy, shut the fuck up!
Aaron, how does it feel to be me? How does it feel to be me?
Oh
How you
my
doing?
god! Oh my god! Roll for Nox, Nedy.
No.
Fix it. You can roll for your. Oh, you haven't built him yet.
Oh shit,
roll for
goodbye,
Gwen.
Nox, once again. I just conjured you a couple days ago.
You guys! the dart. So again, you guys just moments ago. You hear the dart. Let's see who saves. Okay. You hear. Oh my gosh! Just making sure that I'm reading this right. Yeah, it is. You just hear the boom as it explodes on top in the center of the cart where she's juggling, sending a shockwave and fire within a 10-foot radius, 10 foot in every direction from Ridley, who also failed, by the way. And all of you who failed will take 14 points of fire damage. So those of you, the only two that saved, Allie and Fix It, you only take. Oh, actually, well, because of normally you wouldn't have to take any. Yeah, it's gonna be half, so 7 points of fire for you two.
Three, nice.
If you're resistant to fire, yes.
I am.
So, yeah, 14 points of fire damage. So Gwen gets eradicated. Nox gets eradicated. The cart and supplies are explode and are on fire. The horses' butts are on fire.
No, they're not. I immediately take my rapier out and all the fire is out.
Okay, all of the fires are out. They have short stub tails now. Little skinny
That's okay.
sticks. And the cart, the supplies are broken. The cart kind of breaks down a bit. And everyone is thrown from the cart. And you're all...
How much was that?
It was 14 points of fire. And so you're all just kind of laying on the side of the road. The cart has stopped moving. Because the horses... The two in the back tried to run. The two in the front didn't care. And you're all just kind of laying there. And Ridley is just...
Why do you have that?
Ow.
I thought that was the loud one.
You're...
Jesus Christ.
What
Yeah.
happened?
I think I dropped a knife on my one of my darts.
I want those now.
Why
No.
do your darts explode that violently?
What? Only one of them does. Ow.
Jesus Christ.
Ow. Yep.
Oh. I get up and look around. Oh, you guys look way worse.
Yeah, shut the fuck
What? Nox. Nox?
Shut up, Goga.
Oh.
The viewer, you guys are on a bad roll. Thanks, Goga. Yeah. Yeah. So Nox,
Again?
who had just come back, Nox is gone. Gwen is gone.
There's a perfectly cooked roast chicken next to you.
Fix it, can you fix the card? I think we're gonna stay here for the night.
Well, that depends. Does he have the tools necessary?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has all the tools.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Literally has an all-purpose.
Yeah. So Ridley just kind of sits up. So, I'm sorry, I didn't. They're usually well protected in a good spot where that doesn't happen. I don't know how this happened. Oh. Ow.
Yeah, maybe I gotta be a little more careful with the juggling from now on.
Yeah, I think you're right. Ow.
I'll go check on the horses if they are all right.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk to Club Club.
Okay. The horses are all chill again. Those two horses in the back lost, a lot of little fur on the tail, which is quite sad, but it'll grow back, I'm sure.
Of course.
Eventually, after a couple hours, Fix-It will be able to fix the cart up enough now that it is, the top half of the cart is just like charred black. The wood is now black. You
Can I clean that with prestidigitation?
It's not a layer of black. It is burned wood. You'd have to replace the wood planks.
Okay.
At least they're still there. I mean, it's an explosion. They should be gone, but
Yeah.
it's a well-constructed cart. I don't think that the stable owner is going to be happy about it, but
Yeah, I don't think we'll get the deposit back.
yeah. But yeah, so Ridley will get up and kind of just get back in the cart after those couple hours, and she'll just kind of sit there quietly. And she's kind of like shrinks in herself. You can see that she's just really, really just even not. You can look at her and she looks quiet and embarrassed. She's kind of like her hands are in her lap. She's just like twiddling her thumbs and just looking down, and she just sits that way for a while.
I'll sit down next to her. Just be more careful.
Riggs is really mad.
No, I'm not. Accidents happen.
That's weird, right?
Wait, wait, why is he forgiving? What?
I don't know. Why are you
You've been good the past few days. Let's just not juggle, yeah? Yeah.
I just wanted to
Take my book
entertain.
out.
I just wanted to entertain Fix-It.
Well, I'm having a blast of a time.
Literally. Sending a message to Friggs.
NPM, the viewer, NPM. The viewer's like, how can this woman have survived until now with so many things she caused?
Because this
Dumb
time
luck.
it was Friggs.
This was Friggs' fault, technically. He rolled the nat one. But she doesn't know that.
It was my role, but her thing that fucked up.
Hey man,
Yeah,
no one
weird.
says that it had to be you that fumbled. You caused it to happen.
Friggs won't feel bad.
Oh my god.
If it was actually me that made her drop the knife and do that, he'd feel bad. But she just fucked up the juggling. That's what CJ said. It's canon. That's what happened.
Wow.
I wonder if Club Club can write his name in my book.
Fucking what?
Okay. And Ridley's the crazy one, right? All right then. The party continues their travels. You guys are by a couple more days pass. It's still uneventful on the road. You get some really weird side eyes from other travelers on the path when they see that your cart is like charred on the top half and the bottom half is like duct taped together essentially. Trying to make it through.
Do we
Oh,
meet
wait.
any traveling merchants? Anyone who looks like they are specializing in herbs and like alchemy or whatever?
You can roll a D100 and let's see if on this last like day of travel, at the end of this day, you will arrive at Port Gadgerton. So it is more likely to.
50.
Excuse me.
Wow, could not have been even more of a split.
50.
Does anybody else want some sort of?
I want to ask Allie if I can borrow her stuff to make another Gwen.
Yeah, that's why I'm looking for another, because another Gwen, another Nox, and I'm out.
Didn't you have? Oh, this would be the last ones.
Uh-huh.
These would be...
I had several. No, I had.
I guess I'll fucking roll.
Yeah, I'll roll a 50, so please.
42.
42.
Yeah.
At least this is on one side of the fence.
Fix it. Is there any kind
Technically,
of
mine as well.
merchant you might like to see on the road?
I'm just like sitting there thinking to myself, I should get a familiar as well.
Roll as well. Maybe they'll be...
5.
We literally needed a 51, guys. That is what CJ's telling us.
I rolled a 50.
You guys,
Not a 51.
unfortunately, are not able to. There's a merchant that passes by. There is, but it's not an herbalist or an alchemist. But you'll see that they do have many plants. And so as they're passing by on their cart, you just see a multitude of plants on there. Kind of these barrels as well, covered with white cloth and some sort of like string or rope tied around the top of the barrel or the vases that they're in, clay pots even. And they just kind of passing you guys by, and they'll see you raise your hand.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Do you by any chance carry any incense that we could
Incense?
buy?
What kind?
The one that you would use for spell components.
I have pepper and syrup.
The sweet.
I have other powders, perhaps, that you could burn.
No, it has to be sweet incense.
Sweet. Well, I have a great idea. And he'll kind of like look around on the ground. Like, you, young lad, can you please grab those sticks over there? Young lad.
Oh, yeah.
He just points at the sticks, and he kind of goes over, just turns around into his wagon and starts untying one of the clay pots he has. The sticks, bring them.
Here you
I
go.
don't think that's gonna work.
And then he'll get these sticks and he'll kind of like smoothen them off and like got a little pocket knife thing and just like whittling them a little bit so they're nice and smooth. And he dips them in the maple syrup. And he pulls it out, and then he looks over and he dips it in the pepper. And he pulls it out. Now it's covered in like it's a stick with a bunch of pepper on it. He's all, let this dry, and then it'll dry in about an hour. And then you just light it, and it'll smell of incense. It'll be sweet. And zesty.
I don't think that's gonna work for what we needed to.
You just need incense for familiar, right? This will summon something, I'm sure.
Something. You know what? Sure. That's a lot of effort. Thank you very much. I guess we'll take 3. How much would 3 portions come to? How
Well,
much do we need for?
Since we're
one
saving
layer?
on overhead for the sticks, because your young friend has grabbed them off the ground, 3 gold apiece.
All right. I'll give him 10 gold.
Wait, am I doing math right?
Clams all over again.
Yeah, I'll give him 10. So like an extra gold.
Okay. He'll take it. Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Yes, here
thank
you are. And he
you.
hands like 3 pepper-covered maple syrup sticks to you guys.
Thank you. I'll spread them out. And just... Thank you.
Right, be safe. Make sure to have your papers
too.
ready for Port Gadgerton. There's been a lot of arrivals, and be ready to wait. Also, I
Yeah.
don't know if you're making your way over there. Are you some of the mercenaries that have been arriving in town?
Not
Kind
quite.
of.
Depends.
He just kind of looks at all three of you.
We are technically not mercenaries.
But
We're
technically,
returning back to town.
kind of.
Well, whatever your business is your business. I'm sure it's fine. Just
Have you?
Well, we're already employed. That's what I'm saying.
so you are mercenaries then.
Yeah. In the easiest sense, yeah, simplest sense. Have you by any chance seen any of the Holy Blaze Brigade? White and red armor, glowing horns.
Oh yes, yes. Those holy baked grenades.
Yes, those. Yep. Yes, those.
Something like
Holy baked
That's the
grenades.
420th subdivision.
Oh my god.
Holy blaze ballers.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. They did. They arrived in town. Well, a few days ago, I think.
Oh, all right.
Shortly after I did. Yeah.
Thank you. Safe travels.
Thank you. Thank you. You know, gird your loins. Be careful. Those mercenary types are very rough. Crimes have skyrocketed since they've arrived. Be wary.
Odd.
Toodaloo. We'll continue on.
Goodbye.
I don't know how to do that.
You wait. You what?
I don't know how to gird my loins.
Okay. maybe you can ask Hidebreaker. He might teach you.
You know what? Probably.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that'll end in a wedgie.
That's also very likely. Hidebreaker. Yeah, that's okay.
The hell is happening?
You know, sometimes it's best not to to ask. But yeah. So it did take your party. It took you guys about quite literally a 10-day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is
Eight,
Ridley
nine,
still beating herself up?
Is really beating. Yeah, really. She's been quiet.
I will send her a message after we deal with that one merchant.
Mhm.
I know I've been harsher than I should have been. Trust is still going to take a bit, but I can tell you're trying, and I'm sorry.
Really just kind of like looks up at you and like surprised. No, it's okay. I didn't mean to blow up the cart. I don't know how that happened. Usually my darts are in. They're usually pretty close to me, and they're safer than that. They usually. I don't know. Maybe I was sticking out my tummy or something. I'm not sure what happened. Why it was so close.
I was talking about just in general grids for
Oh.
the past few days.
Oh, okay. No, it's okay. I know I get a little excited sometimes. It's just that you have friends now, Riggs. Look at that. And she points at the other two who are like, one's driving and the other's kind of sitting there. I don't know. I don't know what Fix It would be doing. I feel like Allie's driving now.
Finally, the complete.
Oh no.
It's just I don't know. Just when you left, I just you're not exactly the warmest. Sorry. But I know how hard it is for you to make new friends, and so I was just really surprised when you had these, and then I saw Allie, and I just wanted to wring her throat. But then I realized you guys are just friends, and then it was okay. But wait, you don't have a girlfriend in Port Edgerton, right?
There is somebody though. I think you would enjoy meeting.
Ooh, what's their name? I would love to meet them.
You'll not what you think. You'll enjoy this.
Mm-hmm. I'm enjoying it already, Friggs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hey, Felix.
Yep.
Check this. Check. I like raise up my palms and they look like the eye of my previous two Sparkies.
The one who self-destructed in the meat house, and then the one that blew up with a mortar shell. Cool.
Yeah.
Self-destructed and D&D brings out the weirdest sentences.
I mean, yeah, man. You know.
Not even ever said.
Well, I took their innards and used them to make these gloves. Now I have a direct control to make my own barriers.
Huh.
What?
And check it out. I can extend it up to 30 feet to have it interact with stuff as well. I'm gonna extend my hand and cast a mage hand.
Huh. Interesting.
It produces what looks like a hard light image of Fix's own hand. Yeah, check it out. Now. You can overly mess with Allie's hair.
The little missing spot.
Nox, what?
Nox is just kind of sitting next to you and just looking at you.
Ah!
You know what? Fix it. I'm impressed. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. There's also some other things, but I will not reveal them now.
That's.
Yeah,
Yep, that checks out.
He knows how to keep secrets. Look at him.
Yeah, just what you said. Flakes, tell no one.
Oh. You really are friends. How, Friggs?
Yep.
Also, I had a question, you guys. I know you summoned the familiars, a couple hours ago, but why do they look like that? And you look at Nox and at Gwen, and everything that they have that's like the color black is the color white, and Nox's gold is like this silvery blue, and Gwen's blue tips are like this random gold. They're just like the negative images of a photo, essentially, of themselves.
I thought the weird incense that she got was to replace the last of what we used.
Well, I guess we used it.
Okay then.
Oh,
Well,
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Oh no.
I don't know exactly the process for it, but I'm just gonna wing it.
Gwen,
you've
do
probably
you
seen
like
us.
being white?
Kind of looks at itself and sees the gold tips. I am God.
Oh no. That's a cat, which already has a god complex with a god complex.
Oh, Nox. Oh, what happened?
Yeah. You'll see Nox, the adorable little owl familiar, right? Instead of being the black feathered with gold tips, he is a white. He's like Hedwig from Harry Potter almost. He's just like that white owl with like little like bluish grayish tips instead.
Oh, poor baby.
Well, Gwen, if you like it, then I guess I'm okay with it.
Are you gonna be okay, Nox?
Nox will look at you and be like, maybe now they won't shoot me.
At least in the
Harder to
daylight.
see out of the sky.
In the daylight, but at night. You'll have to be careful at night for a while.
Am I doing this right?
And Ridley's over there with Fix It now. He's just kind of sitting there, just like, yeah, I think you got it. I think it can't be that hard, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen? We explode again?
I'm gonna go poof into Gwen's vision to see if anything is different. or if
Okay,
it's
so
just how it normally
you
is.
so you look through your familiar's vision, and Gwen's just kind of looking, and yeah, it does look the same. Actually, it is indeed the same. The only thing is that when she sees outlines of people, they're like, it's like she could see the person, but there's like this little film of like the border itself, like on the outside of them, kind of outlining them essentially with like this gold like outline, making it easier to quickly spot a person.
Oh,
Huh. I kind of like this.
I told you, I'm God.
Oh.
Let's not get too carried away because I can still stab you to death. I'm not, but it's still a thing that can happen. You can't do that to a cop.
Gwen looks at you, pulls out a nail, and just like starts poking you with the nail.
Just let her poke me.
Oh my god! What?
meanwhile, if anyone looks to the front, if I
Nope.
was giving Nox some scritches, if I get two loose feathers, I'll just put them on his head like little ears.
He looks completely unamused by your actions. He just looks. If you want a bunny, just summon a bunny.
No, I like you the way you are. That's cute.
He puts his talon on the little trigger for the flamethrower.
No pancakes if you do that. Ever again.
Squints at you and slowly removes his talon from the trigger for the flamethrower.
Such a good boy. And I give him more scritches.
He seems unamused.
And this burns so slowly.
Yeah, your guys' cart and hair smells like burnt pepper. I mean, that's the scent of the incense. Fix It. You will finish your summons.
Not to be afraid.
What do you summon?
Penguin.
A penguin familiar would be so freaking useless. Unless you're in the
That's
water.
That's what would make it so awesome. They'd be walking around with a freaking side dog. It'd be great.
Oh my god.
Like, emits from the smoke. It looks like it's called out a creature. Then as it finished, it looks like pieces of glass fell on the ground. Oh. Then a few moments, those glass start to raise up from the ground and piece together. It looks like a serpent starts to animate itself on the spot.
Did I get like a wrong familiar manual? I have an owl. Yeah, the Tressum, and you have got knows what. Did I get a wrong book? Did I have like first edition from like 5,000 years ago? I have an owl.
You picked first.
Yeah.
It's not like you saw us pick the cool things. You're like, I think I'm going to stick with the owl.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mine's half.
Oh.
Good lord.
It's alive.
You'll see this crystalline serpent-shaped creature with shards of the crystal just floating around it. It's quite large. It's much large. It's a small-sized creature, so it's larger than both of your familiars. Just appear in the cart.
I think I'm gonna call you Icarus.
Oh.
Why Icarus?
Oh my god.
We have a new pet. Or the party has a new pet.
Oh, I have a pet too.
Fix It?
Wait, I want a pet too. Where's my incense?
Do you know how to cast magic?
Yeah, watch this. And she'll like throw a dart off into the ground, and it just explodes into like a flashbang. Just this burst of light.
Well, as long as you're hanging out with us, we'll share Gwen. How's that?
Fine.
Ali, say hello to Icarus, the glass noodle.
Still wondering why you named it Icarus.
I don't know what's going on, and I don't want to look away from the road that much.
I don't know either.
What?
Maybe a famous inventor? Hmm.
Okay. I'll just keep driving.
Hey, Allie.
Mm-hmm.
Why is Nox named Nox?
Well, his full name is Equinox.
Right.
And, first time I, when I got when... It wasn't night!
Ah. Okay, that's fair. That checks out.
Yeah,
Good reason.
yeah. Yeah, Equinox, or, well, Nox.
Ox just looks
That's
at you.
also why he's, well, usually black and gold.
Right. Cool.
Yeah. I pet Nox.
He just starts looking forward. His eyes like drooped down. He's just like, I'm done with this.
He's gone full Friggs.
Yep.
You know, I get it though. I'm surprised he actually does. I'm surprised he's as docile as he is right now.
Wow, this is really full cart now. Huh. Oh wait, look, that must be the city. And like looking down a small decline is now it's relative plains, and you can smell the ocean air. It's strongly, the breeze, you can feel it, wash up against your guys's, your bodies, your hair, nice and cool. The weather for today, though, may change that. It is Tauros, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Hey, Ridley, do you want to hear something crazy?
Nice and clear. So yeah. What do you want to? What's happening?
I am actually the quartermaster of a ship.
What? Wait, what? You
Yep.
didn't swim?
Nope.
All right, that's what I wanted to teach him.
I mean, what?
Yeah, I don't know. The guy who runs the ship is a fucking idiot.
Oh, well, that explains a lot. All right. Can I be the half master? Is that a thing?
I don't think a half master is a thing. You know what you would be really good as?
What? What could I do? What could I do?
Powder monkey.
What's that?
They're the ones that do all the cannons in the ship.
Do we put monkeys in the cannons?
No.
If we can get enough of them.
Isn't that? I mean, I don't mind, but isn't that? I don't know, like frowned upon?
I don't know why they're called that. I just know that they're called that.
Monkeys? I don't know. Whoever found them probably named them.
No. I was trying to make fun banter conversation and you took it away. All right, never mind, it's fine.
What? I was trying to what? I was trying to talk to you.
I'll use Mage Hand to tip her beret.
Just tip it down in front of her face. She doesn't even move it. She just sits there. But you do see Port Gadgerton down off in the distance now. You know that it's just maybe an hour or so until you guys finally get there. It's a tiny, just from here, it's a speck in the distance, and it's beautiful. But even in the speck in the distance, you can still see the keep itself, Stallspire Keep.
Is there a line? Can we already tell if there's a line to get into the city?
You can see, yep, there is indeed. And as all of the minor roads meet up in this main road that you guys are on, more and more merchants and travelers are passing in. Some are trying to speed up to like get ahead of you. You can see them like shooting glances at you as they're like rushing their horses a little bit more.
I'll just friendly smile and greet.
All right. From behind you, you'll hear, hurry up, man! You guys are so slow. We're gonna lose our spots.
We're driving in a sensible speed.
Sensible speed is gonna get us stuck outside until nighttime. Hurry up.
Club. Let's see if we can get a little faster, but not too much. And I've continued talking to the horse for the last days. Yes.
No, we assumed you did.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys are, you guys find your way heading down towards the line. And it is going to indeed take you most of the day here. So even though you traveled a 10-day, you don't even get to really long rest. You have to sit outside waiting for the procedures to enter the town now that there's so many people. By the time it's night, almost a new day. You guys will eventually make your way up to the front gate where there are city guards. Fewer than normal. Fewer than you've seen before at the guards, at the stations watching. They seem extremely exhausted. Many of them, they smell as if they haven't bathed in days. And while that may be relatively common, this is a very pungent version of that.
I casually prestidigitate all of them.
Oh God, you can do that if you want to. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I want to, because that's just to make it easier for everyone.
Okay. You go to cast magic towards them and prestidigitate them. You startle them, and 3 crossbow bolts fly at you.
Excuse you?
Okay, so that is a 17, a 19, and 16 to hit.
I'm glancing.
Okay. Okay, so that is a total of, with all 3 of the bolts striking your person, that is a total of 26 damage, piercing damage.
Okay. Ow! That was not intended.
You can hear them start to reload. The guard here at the front and the bottom with the spear puts a spear at the ready. So halt! What business do you have here? If your answers are incorrect, we will end you now. We don't have time nor patience for this.
We're here to check in with Roxamber, Main.
Yep, we're part of the. Ow! Yep, no, you talk. I'll just.
Roll persuasion.
Ow!
Would it help if I hold up the paper that we have?
If you're holding up the paper, then yes, you don't have to roll.
Yeah, I'll just like. If you ask for proof, I was like, yeah.
They didn't even ask for proof. I mean, they did, but like you can see that they're not really waiting for you to show it. They're not like, it's a formality, but they're trying to just be done with this.
Yeah, I just show them the paper.
Is all hold?
Yeah, we hold.
He kind of like carefully goes up. The crossbows up on the hill. They're up on the battlements. They are just still aiming right at Alan Ray.
Sure. I'll just get the crossbow bolts out of myself. Meanwhile.
Okay.
And those are deep.
they ow. Don't touch. Ow! Don't touch that.
They see the.
I will touch you.
They're still just aiming. They're kind of just. Yeah, they're just 2 of them stay absolutely fixed on Alan Ray, and the 3rd one is kind of just changing targets, looking at the rest of you. Really, at this point, is still has like brought her beret down even farther. The guard will look over the paperwork and look back up at you and look down at the paperwork again. Be like, Off to the side, please. We need to authenticate your documentation. You'll see like a little staging area off to the side with a few more guards.
Of course.
He'll fold it
To the
back up
side
and
we
hand
go.
it to you again.
What time of day is it right now?
Sure.
It's dark. It's maybe like 10 or 11 o'clock.
Cool.
How do I turn this again? Yeah.
You guys will.
Oh, I thought I was driving.
You guys, you guys will
He
head.
also got shot.
You were, yeah, you were till you got shot.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you're not driving if you're. I mean, like, be real. You shot with crossbow bolts, you're gonna move off. So, you guys move off towards a staging area, where you see like this massive like tent set up, and the guards are kind of ushering you to go into the giant tent with your cart.
I want an insight check to see if they're actually like city guard or if they're just pretending to be city guard. For something seems off.
Yep. Agreed.
I'm gonna use a point.
No, we don't need to roll. No, they are city guard. Just by looking at them, the ones that you're seeing right now, they do seem like city guard. I guess to retroactively give you perspective of this tent, it's you're not the first to go into this tent. All day you've been waiting in this tent. You've been waiting here like 14 hours in this line. And it's taken a long time, and you've seen many carts go into this tent, actually. A lot of them were deviated. Especially any of the covered wagons. Every single covered wagon that you saw got deviated. Some of the carts without covers also got deviated.
Okay.
So it has happened multiple times. Every time you saw the carts, though, go in to the tent, each time they were driven out by someone else wearing guard armor. Not by the original driver. And you would see pedestrians come out the entrance of the tent and go towards the main gate that they were trying to enter before. The carts were driven off in the opposite direction along the wall.
Didn't we pick up our stuff on the outside of town? Our cart and our horses?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Different
So
route, though. You guys could deviate and go to a different entrance. This is not that entrance. Because that entrance was No, because the western entrance went west, and then there's another entrance that is northwest, and that is where you guys came from since you came from Smoothacre. That was the main road.
Right. I'm pretty sure would have gone to the same entrance again because we want to get rid of our card.
You guys really want to show that guy the cart what you've done to it?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I want to buy the horses.
Oh my god. Okay. So you guys will.
And Allie was the one fucking driving when we pulled up.
We can definitely roll with that and say that you guys have deviated. You guys did deviate before actually going to the western entrance. When you get to the western entrance, the stable is empty. All of the horses are gone. All of the riding creatures are gone, and is that orc. They are not there.
Horses are ours now.
Okay, that's how to do it. But the same thing will indeed happen. It's the same setup here.
Okay.
So you got shot again.
You still got shot. You still got shot. You do see the staging area for those horses in the stable, and it looks like abandoned. Not like it was closed or shut down or anything. It just looks no one's there.
Okay, that's weird. That's really odd. How?
And you guys will then begin to deviate into the side tent at this entrance as well.
Yep.
And we will find out what that means next week on Into Anterium. What exactly is happening inside this tent? I mean, we could take a couple guesses, but why are the drivers dressed as guards and not as actual cart owners, right? Why are these cart owners being forced to get off and walk into the city on their own? None of the carts have been driven out of this tent by the actual owner themselves. So what does that mean? We'll find out next week. So if you guys enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe here on Twitch. You can like and follow, or you can follow us here as well. That way you can stay up to date on everything going on. It's a Crit with 3Ts on Twitter if you want to see our go live notifications and also, just see if there's any updates and changes in times and things like that. Catch up on all of the previous episodes of It's a Crit, including the Into Anterium campaign, the Feywild Follies campaign, which we completed, and the new Embers Awaken campaign on YouTube. It's a Crit official, and you'll see all of them separated into playlists for you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to the players for playing. And, I think that we will be rating. So those of you on YouTube, we'll be seeing you guys next time. Those of you